Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses here with the debut episode of the salary cap report for NBA 2K26 MyTeam. I've been really excited to bring salary cap content back to you guys this season. And honestly, I'm really sorry for waiting, what has it now been, 8 days, 9 days since the game came out for the people like myself who pre-ordered one of the premium versions of the game. But I really haven't had much of a reason to upload the salary cap report series yet, and there are a couple of reasons for that. First and foremost, I have not played any salary cap. If you take a look at online and offline, my record is 0-0. I actually just put together a salary cap lineup for today's episode, and when I looked at my lineup, I realized I really don't have a lot of players. I do have a decent amount of MT right now, sitting at nearly 300k. But I don't really feel like spending my MT right now. Those of you guys that have been rocking with me for a while know that I usually end up saving my MT for much later on in the year, oftentimes way too late in the year. Like I think I'm still sitting on like 2 million plus MT in my NBA 2K25 MyTeam account, which is kind of sad. So I'm going to hopefully spend my MT sooner or earlier in the year this year compared to in previous years. But as of right now, I really don't feel the urge to do so, especially now that we have single player salary cap as an option, which I think is great. Now, the reason why I'm not grinding salary cap is because I'm grinding breakout right now. I think I'm set up where by the end of the season, I should have enough games played in breakout to where I'm going to be able to walk away with 2 of the 3 Pink Diamond mode rewards in Jack Sigma, Jason Kidd, and Glenn Rice. I can't do that in salary cap. And we talked about this in the Bronx Cindy MyTeam Show podcast that dropped earlier this morning. Go ahead and check that out if you guys want. I think we talk about it around like the hour and 6 minute mark. But I do want to bring you guys salary cap content. This is the series that I worked on the most last year, and I think towards the latter half of my NBA 2K25 MyTeam journey. Salary cap was the only game mode that I played or made content on at all. I didn't make content on anything else. Now we have breakout. I've been enjoying making some breakout videos here and there, and I will be bringing you guys salary cap content because that is my bread and butter. And in today's episode, we're going to kind of treat it like salary cap 101. I'm going to show you guys what my lineup looks like, and my lineup is going to be catered more towards the no money spent and low money spent players. If you're someone who maybe you're like me and you've been grinding the game but you don't want to spend your MT, so you're only using the players that you've gotten as unauctionable, then this could be a video that's helpful for you. If you're someone that just got the game on Friday and you have not been spending hundreds of dollars on packs and your lineup's not looking great or your collection's not looking all that deep, well, I think this video is going to be helpful for you if you are trying to play salary cap, because you could see here at 2,500 points, as long as you hit that point total before round 1 ends in 12 days as of this recording, you're going to be able to get a shattered prize piece that it sounds like it goes towards an option pack with 92 plus hidden gems cards in it, which is awesome. And honestly, that makes me want to grind this game mode out now as well to try to get to 2,500 points in every single round. And I have no idea how many points you get for playing offline. We are going to be diving into that to figure that out at some point as well. I don't know if I want to play salary cap right now, like offline right now. I don't have time. I'm recording this Sunday morning and I'm going out to watch the NFL games with a few buddies. But maybe later on this evening, if I get home and I'm not too tired, then we will try this out so I can get some information for you guys for the next episode of the salary cap report, which I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to come on Tuesday or if I'm going to go back to doing it maybe just once a week like I think I did when this series first started. Eventually, we'll be doing it twice a week as we get more players added into the game, and then there's going to be more salary fluctuations. Right now, a lot of the people who are seeing salary changes in their lineups have a ton of cards that are hidden gems. I'm waiting for some of these hidden gems cards to come out in actual promos. We've only had 2 promos, and now that Tuesdays are dedicated to wild gems, it kind of limits how many players that we have that are going to come out in promos every single week, which I don't really love. You know, the whole wild gems concept is going to make lineup construction a little tricky for me because there are 2,200 plus wild gems cards, not counting the pink diamonds in the exchange. Obviously, it's going to make lineups look really different game to game, which I guess is pretty cool. But anyways, if you just started the game, I know this is kind of like a MyTeam 101 thing, and you're not going to see it here. But if you go to your MyTeam training hub, if you've not done it already, especially if you just got the game and you're looking for ways to add talent to your team, underneath practice plays, you're going to see a square that says tutorial. I don't have that square there because I already played it. Go ahead and complete that like 10 game or whatever path. I think it's 10 games or 9 games that you have to play. And when you complete that, you're going to be able to walk away with multiple players that are from, I think, Sapphire tier and below, and you're going to get your first starter card, which you can evo up from, I believe, an Emerald to a Ruby. And those cards are going to be incredibly valuable for you because those are the players that you can use in salary cap to manipulate the salary value. So let me show you what my salary cap lineup looks like right now. You can see that we're at exactly 10,000 salary. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be starting Kelsey Plum. I'll probably start Monty Morris over Kelsey Plum. This lineup is not competitive at all, and I know that. Like, this lineup, really not great. The only reason why I have Jamal Mashburn in here is because he's the only Amethyst in my collection who is not at 2,000 salary. So that was my first thing that I noticed. The salary values have not been adjusted for these players, which means, you know, Rubies are going to go from 800 to 1,200 salary. I think Sapphires are going to go from 500 to 800 salary. Emeralds are going to be whatever they're going to be, 300 to 500, I guess. And then Golds are 200 to 300. Amethysts are going to range from 1,200 to 2,000 salary. And if you take a look here, basically any of these players I have here, if I were to go to Amethyst, hold on, Amethyst. See, one thing I don't love is it's not easy to see what the salary values are for these players. So what I've been doing is I just go to, I do this, and then I go to search, and then I go to max salary, and I bump this up to, like, let's say 2,000, and you're gonna see basically all these Amis are here. But if I go back and I make it 1,200, I'm only gonna see Jamal Mashburn. Jamal Mashburn again, my only Amethyst card who is not at 2,000 salary. So we're gonna bring in Mashburn. I'm assuming if you guys did complete any of those Series 1 sets, any of these starters, any of these lock-ins for the Series 1 teams are probably going to be around 1,200 salary. That's my guess. I don't know that for a fact, but just, you know, check it out in your lineup and see. Again, I'm kind of frustrated that they made it a little more difficult to see the players' salaries individually, but, you know, it is what it is. So this is my lineup. It's not a competitive lineup at all. This lineup is probably going to get destroyed in Salary Cap Online. But Salary Cap Online is going to be the way to go if you're trying to grind out those points as quickly as possible. So keep that in mind. Once we see how many points you get per win in Salary Cap Offline on each of those different difficulties, I can report back to you guys and let you know if playing offline is doable if you're trying to get up to the 2,500 point mark. My only concern is hitting 2,500 points every single round would take me like anywhere from like 22 to 25 games. So if playing offline gets you half the points, 50 games of offline salary cap every 2 weeks could be a little annoying. So I like that you can mix and match both of those game modes, you know, playing it offline and online, because it's the same reward track, which I really, really like. Outside of that, again, I showed you guys my lineup. We talked about that tutorial. I'm playing Breakout. I'm adding players to my collection by playing Breakout. I mean, if you take a look at my lineup right here, Terry Mills from Breakout, Darrell Wright from Breakout, and I have other cards that I've gotten from Breakout, like other rubies and stuff like that we could bring in. It does feel like a lot of these cards are maxed out at salary. A lot of the amethysts are at 2,000 salary. A lot of the rubies are at 1,200 salary, which is a little annoying. And then a lot of the sapphires are at 800. So the reason why we were talking about those Evo cards earlier is because if you take a look at my salaries here, Pau Gasol is at 500 salary, but he's a ruby. Rubies can't even go down to 500. Their minimum is 800 salary, but because he's a starter, I can bring him in at 500 salary, and he's going to work out for me. DeMar DeRozan, also 500 salary. If we take a look at Ben Wallace, for example, who's the only other, I think, NBA player who's an Evo card, he's also at 500 salary. You can see it there in the bottom right-hand side underneath his weight. So you could bring in all those cards and you'll be able to do pretty well. Like, I could technically bench Michael Olowokandi and bring in Ben Wallace. I just like to use the Candyman because he's 7 feet tall. So, and I also got him from playing Breakout, which is great. So, yeah. This is my lineup right now for salary cap. Do I love it? No. And I think this lineup in general and my collection in general is a big reason why I'm really not all that excited about playing salary cap right now. But I would love to be able to get that diamond option pack for a pack opening video for you guys, and honestly just to bolster my collection. Like, this is my god squad right now. I have no diamond players. Like, my team is absolute trash, but I'm enjoying using it offline, and so I'm not really in a massive rush, you know, to add talent to my team because I'm not playing online. I'm not playing Showdown. I'm not playing salary cap online right now. So, you know, we'll see what we end up doing in that regard. But just wanted to show you guys my rough early game lineup. Let's get on into the packs because, as always, we are going to have some packs to open up here. If we come to challenges, you'll see that I got a shooting guard double-double, which I think is not as relevant as this. Yes, my Arrival 10-pack box. I got the final agenda done for that. We're going to open that up in this video. Like many other people, probably like you guys watching this video, I get to see a shake out of any of my packs so far this year. Any free packs I've grinded for from Breakout or I've gotten via agendas or locker codes or whatever, I have not gotten a shake. The reason why I have Amethyst Julius Randle is because I saw him on my Breakout board, which was incredibly lucky because I love Julius Randle as a Knicks fan. So here we go. Let's open up this Arrival 10-pack box, and then we're going to open up this 90-plus overall player pack. I don't remember where I got this from. More than likely from leveling up, but I was saving it for this video as well. So this has been sitting in my auction or in my unopened packs for like 3 days, which is hilarious. Here we go. Arrival 10-pack box. Let's see. Can we finally see a shake? If not, can we get some quality sapphires and rubies that we could take into salary cap? Let's see. We're going to start with Mike Kaminsky. Okay. I mean, a Gems of the Game center. Not bad. Low tier cards are always fun to bring into the gauntlet anyways, I guess. We get Zia Cook. Not going to be bringing her into the gauntlet, I think. 3 packs in. No shake. No surprise. We get Max Strus, who we may already have. I don't know. Pack number 4. We get a Sapphire. And that Sapphire is Austin Reeves, who we already have, which is kind of frustrating. We get a Showdown MT multiplier. We are not going to be playing Showdown. So, another gold player. We get Zaire Williams. Another Showdown MT multiplier. Don't care about that. Halfway through this 10-pack box, and it's probably looking like a lot of your favorite YouTubers' 10-pack boxes, where it's like a Series 1 pack opening with a bunch of gold cards. We get a Ruby in the middle. This is probably going to be our best pull. Who is it going to be? We get Joel Embiid, who I don't have, and I will gladly take Joel Embiid. We could always use more center help for game modes like Gauntlet. Pack number 8 is not great. 2 gold cards, Christian Koloko and Vit Krejci. Okay. Final 2 packs of this 10-pack box here. We get an Emerald. Who is it going to be? We get Denny Avdia, which I think we already have Denny. I'm looking for Dame Lillard, actually, not Denny. And no shake in the final pack. So, yeah, these 10-pack boxes have not been great. We do get a Knicks jersey, finally. I've been trying to get a Knicks jersey for so long. We'll gladly take that. I think we can just quick sell everything else. Yeah, 1,450 MT, not bad. All right, 90-plus overall player pack. At this point, I'm just worried about getting a dupe. I don't want to see a dupe. We do get an Amethyst. We don't hit the plus, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and flip it and see who do we get here. We get a shooting guard, 84 driving layup. It's a WNBA. Is it Kate Martin or whatever her name is? That is kind of ass. She will not be playing for us. That is pretty sad. Yeah, it's Kate Martin. All right, well, we were due to get an Amethyst WNBA player, I guess. That is pretty sad. I don't know if Kate Martin's going to be playing for me at all. I feel like she's a pretty terrible player from what I've been seeing online. Yeah, that is not a very exciting pack open. We get a 6-foot point guard. We'll see what her jumper and everything is like. I mean, maybe she's better than Kelsey Plum. Does she have any Hall of Fame badges? Mini Marksman. That's actually a pretty decent, pretty decent Hall of Fame badge, given that she's like 4 feet tall. But you know, we'll take her, I guess. Maybe, you know, we'll start her over Kelsey Plum just for the vibe, even though I do like Kelsey Plum a lot. We'll see if we end up regretting this later on. But there you have it. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys grinding salary cap right now, or are you grinding another game mode like Breakout? Let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, I'll see you later.